there's a bit of damage that happened onto my bike yesterday. Now I believe it's a damage made by some stray dogs and other stray animals or like that, dogs most probably. And I discovered it at late night, like around 3 o'clock, and I'll show you what exactly happened. Not only the bike, even the cover has got damage. So as you can see, there's a hole out here. Some of you must have done this. You want to say something? Pani piyo. So the cover is damaged, and see, look at the condition of the seat. And these hair, I don't know whether the GoPro is picking it up or not. These hair, these indicate that there must have been some stray dogs. And there are footprints out here. There are footprints here as well. I'll take it to a local shop now. Hopefully they will be able to fix it. And otherwise it's gonna be Karol Bagh. And I show you guys the temperature. So it's around 44 or 45, and it's way too hot. And I don't have any footage right at the moment to edit, and it gets very boring if I cannot edit any footage or like that, because I love video editing. So I thought of doing a video on this topic, which some of you requested for, that is the things I like and don't like about the Dominar. And this is again based on my experience on a month's ownership, month or little more than a month. So let's show you the things that I like and don't like. I don't have a specific count like 5 things or 10 things. You can just count it, or maybe I can count it at the end of the video. So let's show you. The very first thing that I like about the Dominar, I guess this is a like for everyone, is this awesome dashboard, which you guys have seen already. And it's a split dashboard, so you have a second half here which shows the information light, and this Bajaj logo, it remains on all the time, the ABS logo, the battery and all that stuff. So yeah, I know this has been picked from the Ducati Diavel. The headlights, of course, the unique selling proposition of this motorcycle. The headlights are just too good, and it's no point switching them on right now and showing you, because it's daytime. You won't be actually able to understand the throw of the light and all that stuff. You can watch my night vlogs for that reference, but they are awesome. Moving further, I have always been a fan of the blue backlit switches of the Pulsar. When I had the Pulsar, it also had the same things, and on the Dominar also it retains that. So that's one thing. Overall, I like the look of this bike a lot. It has quite a good amount of street presence, and some people actually mix it as a super bike. Looks gorgeous from all angles. I like the exhaust part because it matches well with the design of the bike. I don't know why people, open it and then just put on all those stupid exhausts just for the sake of some extra sound. I find no justification on that. Next thing, what I like, oh yes, the swing arm. I like the swing arm a lot. This actually has the feel of a super bike, and it's not aluminium though. It's some other material of steel. I forgot the name. I will check and put it on the screen. This bike comes with dual channel ABS. And that helps a lot. Okay, another very good point about the Dominar is that it doesn't heat that much. Even though it shares the same engine, almost the same engine, a little underpowered from that of the KTM Duke 390. But then again, it doesn't heat that much, or even if it heats, it doesn't let you know that it's heated up. The heat dissipation, I mean to say, is very good. So that's why it's fine. Now, other thing that I like, these mirrors. Now when I bought the Dominar and when I saw these mirrors, it actually put me off because these look identical as the Pulsar 200 NS mirrors, though some people say that it's a different one. And I was actually a bit worried because on the Pulsar NS when I used to sit, so there was not much of visibility through these mirrors, so I was a bit worried about that. But when I sat on the Dominar and when I was riding it, even with the riding jacket on, I can easily see a lot many things behind me, lot many things about the road, not about my jacket or myself. So that way it's a good one. What else? Yes, the indicators are good. I believe they are the same ones that we find on the KTMs, and they have quite a good amount of visibility. Let me show you. They look nice and they're quite visible. Okay, now if I have to point out the thing that I don't like about the Dominar, the first thing that I would like to say that when you switch on the bike, there is a very subtle amount of vibration. Let me see whether I can show you or not. Now don't get me wrong, this vibration is not that much that you will have to pick it up as a con. I'm just picking it up just for the sake of picking it up. It's not a very big thing for me. But yeah, if you want to say, it's a little bit of vibration, but it's a 373cc engine running, so that way it's fine. But what else could I pick it up? Okay, I somehow don't like the horn. Listen to the horn. Rocky, do you like it? A dual channel horn would have been a lot better. Another biggest gripe is about the tank. Not the design of the tank, but the capacity of the tank. When you're focusing it as a touring bike, a 13 liters tank doesn't do that good. And this is again, I'm quoting from my Pulsar 200 NS experience. I have not done any major trips on this one yet, so I cannot comment on the Dominar right now. But 13 liters tank doesn't make any sense on a bike that is pitched as a touring bike and all that stuff. And considering the fact that it's been pitched as a touring bike that doesn't have a visor doesn't make any sense either. Now this is something which I have given as a feedback to Bajaj when I went in for that ECU reset workshop that you have seen, one of my last videos. So I have given them as a feedback at this point that why have you not provided any touring visor. Okay, now on the Dominar you cannot actually install a center stand. Like on my Pulsar 200 NS, I had the external center stand equipped, which I bought separately from Bajaj and then got it installed. But on this one you cannot. The reason being the catalytic converter, this big chunky box that you see out there, it actually kills the space for installing any center stand. So as a result of which, cleaning the chain, lubing the chain, all these stuffs become a bit hassle. But then again, that's when I have that G-roller from Grand Pit Stop. I'll share the link again up in case you want. That's more or less about it, I guess. Rocky, any further additional point you want to mention? Apart from the heat? Anything? Nothing? So I got the seat fixed locally. So what they have done, they have actually put an additional piece of foam in that damaged section, put some industrial adhesive so that it gets stuck. So you can see there's a slight bulge out here, so this is for that. And rest, so they have put a cover on this. So this is not exactly the original one, this is the cover on top of the actual seat. I should have actually done that earlier. Anyways, it's now fixed. I like to keep my bike in one piece and in good shape.